Buy it.
Buy it, but they're smart. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, Mr. and Mrs. B of Moss Design How. Today, I'm going to have a very special guest with whom I had a very special collaboration with under Moss Projects. So my special guest is one of the most sought-after fashion designers in the country, and her muses include Sarah Labati, Jody Santamaria, and of course, Heart Evangelista. So let's welcome Mark Bumgarner.
Hello.
Before we talk about the collaboration, I want to reminisce, how did we meet? Kasi parang, how long ago is that? That was
About 3 years ago.
about 3 years ago.
I contacted you guys to help me work on my new studio at that time.
Was it a major renovation?
Major, but it was done in like less than 2 weeks.
Yes, yeah. Since then, I think we've always had a very good relationship and we've remained friends.
Yeah.
And now we thought of really just making both of our dreams come true
Yes, yeah.
by collaborating on this very special project with Moss Home. Remember how I had a collaboration with different personalities 3 years
Yeah.
ago? And I've never had a collaboration with a fashion designer. And I really thought instantly to just collaborate with you because of your style. I feel like we have the same taste. And Moss Manila Home as a brand, I feel like it's a female persona. And you're so known to have
Feminine.
very feminine taste. I felt like it was such a perfect match for both
Yeah.
of us to do this collab. Wait, so why did you say yes? I'm so happy you said yes.
It was a no-brainer. I like replied to you in less than a minute. And
I know, you said, yes, let's do it. Yeah.
Because for the longest time, I've been wanting to do my home stuff. I would ask you questions about
Right,
it.
yeah,
and you finally got the hint. Based on what you've done with other people before, you usually collab like with a specific like furniture.
Right.
Like for what we did is like the whole shebang.
So this one is extra because we're doing a furniture line, we're doing a wallpaper
Wallpapers,
line, pillows, so
everything.
So soft furnishings is, and accessories as well. So it's really everything.
Everything you can put in your home.
So are you ready to show everyone what this collection is all about? Okay, wait, Mark. Before anything else, let's give a background on what Moss Manila Home is. Moss Manila Home is a retail brand that carries our furniture line and decor pieces that is sourced around the world. We decided to put it up in 2014 along with my US-based sister, Happy Fernandez, because at that time, the options in the local scene for bold and eclectic pieces are very limited. Our store is inspired by our travels, and we felt this whole modern day Art Deco glamour look resonated both of our aesthetics. And now, as we move into our 6th year, Moss Manila Home is rebranding into Moss Home. And what better way to celebrate that with a collaboration with one of Manila's most sought-after designers. So we're naming this collection Mark Bumgarner for Moss Home. The whole concept of this one is really translating fashion into interior design, anything interior design. Let's talk about the first item that we decided. It was actually the wallpapers. But we were sure that we were gonna do wallpapers. And then you started sketching.
Sketching, painting, doing whatever I could, and sending you everything. You're like, yes, no, yes, no.
Yeah, so this was one of my favorites. So this is the sketches. You had sketched, I think, sobrang dami to because I remember you sent me, you were bombarding me with so much sketches.
I probably sent you like 12 different versions
of that.
This sketch.
Right, yeah, and then thick, thin,
black, gold, just mixing everything I thought would work.
And every night, he would always send me, like night meaning like 12 midnight. He would send me, and he was still on it.
Till 4 a.m.
Till 4 a.m. We finalized as well on the color story. So the color story would be a nude pink, an emerald green, rust, black, and white.
And beige.
I think it's very timeless.
Yeah.
It's-
And also, like, there's some colors that are very feminine.
Right.
But there's also options that make it a little more masculine also, if you want, if you'd like.
What's your favorite? You tell me na lang, which one's your favorite?
The strokes.
The strokes.
The strokes.
and
The black and white.
no, but I really love the strokes, ha.
I can't decide between the strokes and this.
The toile.
Yeah.
That's really, let's talk about the toile, ha, because that's such an interesting and so unique. Toile de joie, or fabric of joy, is actually an 18th century French scenic pattern usually printed on cotton, linen, or silk in one color on a light ground. So what we wanted to do was to make a toile print, but own it in a way that we're putting in the most iconic gowns
Yeah.
that was worn by your muses.
Yeah. Some of the most iconic pieces throughout my career,
Like,
basically. For example, this one is Anne Curtis's ball gown that she wore to the Mega Pinoy Pride Ball a few years ago.
some were Sarah Labati's.
This is Sarah Labati's from
That's also in the toile print.
ABS Ball, yes. This one is one of my most iconic ones. The Heart wore. And this is actually the dress that basically kickstarted my brand internationally.
What I love the most is the ginkgo leaf as well.
In blush.
In blush. Let's talk about the pillows. I wanted to talk about different types of pillows. So this collection, we've curated... Pasahan? Okay. So, pasok! Ganon. One of the objectives is that we wanted to show how it's supposed to be curated
Yeah.
in a person's home,
Like show
right?
them different types of pillows that you should have in your living room.
Right. So it's not really restricted to rectangular pillows, or it's not really restricted to square pillows, which is really what's available
Yeah.
commercially in the market. This is the hoof pillow. And this is the kidney pillow or lumbar pillow. You know, the difference only is really on the measurements. But this is a special one because we love tassels. And I think this reflects so much the aesthetic of both of us.
Yes.
This also translates to fashion because tassels are, you know, used a lot in
Clothes.
fashion and clothes, right?
This is the same sketch as we used in the wallpaper.
Yes, your favorite, yeah. Blown up.
Blown up so that it's a little bit more different.
Because remember, you were talking about your favorite iconic dresses.
Yes.
And we have a version of that in
A pillow.
a pillow. So whose dress is that? Is that Heart?
Hearts, yeah.
This is Heart's dress. So I think it's a very good accent. And I think that, you know, you just put that along with black pillows. And I think it's really gonna look great on a sofa. The last one that we want to talk about, obviously, is the hardest one to make because there is also a lot of R&D to make sure that the scale is proper, it's comfortable. And make sure, obviously, that the quality is, you know, at par with both our standards,
Yes.
right? So we're gonna show you a sneak peek of the collection of the furniture. We have scallops and curves.
Fringes.
I think it's nice to discuss how a lot of it are really very curved,
Yes.
customizable, because I think that's one of the things that you're known for.
Yeah. Everything I do is custom.
Yes,
We have like different sizes for the sofa.
right.
So depending on the size of your house, or if you're in a condo,
Yeah.
or you live in like a mansion.
I think one of our favorite pieces of that collection is the center table. I mean, these tables that you
The
can mix and match.
interchangeable marble tables.
Yeah. I think that's brilliant.
Super exciting.
Binenta.
Binenta.
We wanted to make sure that it's as personal as, you know.
It's semi-personalized because you get to choose the color of each marble top for each shape of table you want.
Right.
And it also comes in different sizes. So if you kind of get bored with one setup, you can put it
Always.
in different places in the living room. So
Right.
That's
So
what I like most about it.
You can put it together and cluster it as a center table. At the same time, you can put pieces and make it into a side table or a coffee drink table, right? I'm really happy that I did this with you, Mark.
Super.
And, you know, this was even such a good creative process. It's so different because when there's two creatives, two designers working on a
different
collaboration.
fields,
Yes, for completely different fields. So anyway, if you want to know more about this collection, please go to our Instagram page. It's Moss Home.
Slide a DM.
Slide a DM, message us, or message Mark.
Or message me.
Thank you, Mark. But again, thank you so much. I'm gonna miss you hanging out
I'm
here.
still gonna go here, so you can't get rid of me.
If you want to comment about the collection, or not, because we're so scared of what you're supposed to say. Only good ones. But if you want to comment about this collection, or if you want to say anything to us, or you wish Mark to design some more, then go and comment on the box below. So don't forget to subscribe and click the notification button. Thank you! Bye! Wala man lang, Mark. Wala man lang. Ba't hindi siya nag-thank you sa akin?
Show mo to eh. Show mo to.
Mark, mag-thank you ka naman sa akin. Ay,
Show mo to.
show your appreciation.